Hi, I'm Lori, a senior solo traveler, and I previously posted a video on my pre-travel checklist. That is everything I do leading up to a trip. But I thought it needed a little updating. So because the busy travel season is approaching, I thought I would share my new updated list with you. Here goes. Several months before trip. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is plan your trip. I won't go into detail on this, but it includes booking flights, lodging, rental car, etc. Check your travel documents. Make sure your passport is up to date if leaving the country. It needs to be valid 6 months after the last day of your visit. And research the country's visa and vaccine requirements. I always visit 2 websites when I'm traveling internationally. The Center for Disease Control, which gives up-to-date information on health notices and vaccine requirements in that country, and travel.state.gov, which lists current travel information for 242 countries. Research your destination to see if there are any food or medications you are not allowed to bring into the country. Purchase travel insurance. I have discussed travel insurance in a previous video and have left a link in the description below. Book pet or babysitter if needed. As soon as possible, book excursions, dining reservations, spa packages, etc. Sometimes you must wait to book certain reservations, but try to book them as soon as possible. A month before the trip, create a packing list. You can do this 2 ways. You can create a new packing list that is specific for each trip, or create a comprehensive one which will include anything you ever might need when traveling. I do this so I don't have to reinvent the wheel each time I travel. Then when I'm ready for a trip, I go through the comprehensive list and cross out what I won't be needing on this particular trip. After paring down my list, I review it to see if I have everything I need. You want to do this early enough in case you need to purchase something. Check the description below for a link to my comprehensive packing list. You can adjust it to fit your needs. Review your itinerary so that you make sure all your reservations have been made and are correct. Even if a travel agent booked the trip for you, make sure the information is correct and you have everything you need. Research destinations you are traveling to and make a list of the top things you want to do. On more than one occasion, I thought I covered all the highlights of a city, only to get home and find I missed something that would have been awesome. Purchase small and lightweight gifts. Now, this is definitely optional and only needed for specific kinds of trips and destinations, but I included this because there are some countries where gift giving is a cultural tradition. If you can pack a couple small treasures from your country or state, it is a nice way to thank a host or guide. Add travel apps to your phone. Now, there are a plethora of travel apps, and I have previously posted a video on my favorite ones. You'll find a link to that video in the description. You should select apps that you think would be helpful to you, but there are 4 that I consider must-have apps if you are flying to a foreign country. The first is the airline app. If you run into problems with a flight cancellation, the app will help you rebook quickly. The second is a map app. Google Maps works globally, but it isn't always the best app for every country, so check to make sure there isn't another app that is recommended for your destination. Third are translator apps if you don't speak the language. I use Google Translator because it is easy to use and reads foreign signs and translates them into your language. And finally, rideshare apps. Uber and Lyft are great apps, but they don't work in every country. Do a little research and download an app that works at your destination if needed. Check the baggage policy, especially if you are trying to do carry-on only. You want to make sure you meet the requirements so you don't have problems when checking in or boarding. Research transportation at your destination, and especially figure out the transportation from the airport. Is it best to take an Uber, taxi, or public transportation? A week before the trip, create what I call a staging area, where you start to put things you are going to bring on your trip. Place things in coordinated piles, such as separate piles for camera and electronics, travel documents, cosmetics, clothing. I always create a maybe pile of things I'd like to bring, but only if there's room. Start using up perishable food in your refrigerator so you don't have to throw it out. Pay bills, transfer money, and get cash. There are some countries that require more cash than others. You need to do some research and prepare before the trip. It's never a great idea to use an ATM in a foreign country. It can be risky and expensive due to high fees from both banks and ATM operators, poor exchange rates, and potential security threats like card skimming. Personally, I exchange very little money when traveling, just enough for tips and small vendors. I either use a credit card or Apple Pay, preferably Apple Pay since it is more secure. However, it depends on the country, so do your research. Download entertainment, such as music, audiobooks, video. This is optional, of course, but nice if you have some long travel days. Notify your bank or credit card company of travel so they don't block your card when it registers a purchase from an unusual destination. Schedule a mail hold if needed. Schedule a taxi, rideshare, or arrange transportation to the airport if needed. Review your itinerary to make sure it has all the contact info and details. Then send the final itinerary to family or loved ones with times, dates, and contact information for all locations. You want people to know where you are in case there is an emergency. If possible or needed, notify neighbors, community patrol, or neighborhood watch groups of your travel dates. Make sure your prescriptions are filled and you have any over-the-counter meds you might need. Keeping in mind that there are some medicines that you can't bring into some countries without doctor's documentation. Check your electronic equipment to make sure you have all the batteries you need and you are beginning the trip with everything charged. Also, when packing, make sure you have all the camera accessories, cords, cables, and adapters you need. And if you have AirTags, make sure you've placed them in your bags. Check the weather for your destination and adjust your packing accordingly. You might need to add or subtract an umbrella, coat, or bathing suit. Organize your documents, visa, passport, and driver's license and have them easily accessible. You should also bring your insurance cards and travel insurance information. And if you booked a discounted room through AAA or AARP, then you need to make sure you are carrying the corresponding card with you. If you are going to a national park and you have an annual pass, make sure you bring it. Make digital or paper copies of important documents so you have backup if you need it. Start preparing for your trip by hydrating yourself and adjusting your sleep schedule to lessen jet lag. A day before your trip, check in for your flight and download or print boarding passes. Clean perishable items out of fridge. Make sure you run the dishwasher. Water plants. Pack travel snacks. And final packing. If you packed early, review your list again to make sure you didn't take something out and forget to put it back in. And just before walking out the door, turn the thermostat up or down, turn down water heater if possible, take garbage out, run garbage disposal so no food is inadvertently left in the sink, unplug appliances that aren't necessary. And the last thing you should do before you walk out that door is you should double check and make sure you have all your travel documents, your passport, your driver's license, your phone, your credit cards, your eyeglasses, and your toothbrush, because these are all things that we pull out of our bags sometimes because we need them and we forget to put them back in. So always double check. And if there's some things that you do when you travel that I have not included in this list, please share in the comment section below. I'm sure we'd all love to hear it. Check out the Senior Solo Travel website where all my videos are laid out in an easy to access format, and the Travel Facebook forum where you can interact with other travelers. I have left links to those sites, this travel checklist, and other travel advice videos in the description below. And if you'd like to follow my senior and solo travel journeys, please like and subscribe. Cheers!